This content is for kids.
It's not for kids.
Isn't that what I said?
No, it's not for kids. If you are 13 years or younger, this is not for you. Do I have to kill somebody in order to actually make that point across?
No, man, you don't have to kill
Wait
no one.
a second.
Oh, no.
When we return to our planet, the High Court may well sentence you to torture.
He likes movies, we like movies. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. I'd buy that for $1.
Greetings! Welcome to SeptumSin vs. the World. I'm SeptumSin. Today we're going to be looking at my digital library for Steam. Again, I never, and I'm going to say this, I never consider these actually mine. I consider these long-term rentals, not purchases. But Steam has managed to get me on sales for a long time, and I thought, hey, why not complete this digital rundown by showing off my digital game collection for Steam. I actually like the format that they have here. So one of these is, of course, I'm just going to go through these as best I can. Some of these it's going to be more than others. So, 11th Hour and 7th Guest. I'm just hitting those two at the same time. They're kind of fun classic games. I've actually beaten 7th Guest, not 11th Hour. I'm not that good at puzzle games, and these are very much puzzle games. But they are fun. I need to see the John Johnson movie. I really want to see it. I mean, it's got the angry video game nerd in it. I want to see that. It just, 1954 Alcatraz is a point and click. I've played a little bit of that. It's actually fairly fun. I enjoy it. I never actually finished it. It's got that old LucasArts feel to it. It's kind of fun. 200% mixed juice. Apparently it's a shooter, the original basis, but they made an RPG off of it. So for $1, I said, hey, yeah, I'll go do that. So, Age of Barbarians, I saw it played on Rage Select. If you haven't subscribed, you should. But if you do, of course, let them know SeptumSin sent you. But this was a fun game look, and it is. It's a pretty cool action game. Side-scrolling kind of RPG elements. It's just, in general, fun. Just enjoyable. So, the next one up here is Agony. Woo! Agony. So, we talked about this earlier, and I kind of got this free. Again, for backing it, I put money into this darn thing, and for my money, I originally just ordered the PlayStation code, but they also, for free, gave the unrated version away on Steam, which was great, because you can't get that any other place. And I probably, if I play it again, it'll be this version. It's just not a good game, unfortunately. Alan Wake, I played a little bit of this. Unlike Control, I actually have a lot more interest in this. I need to play more of it. I just haven't taken the time, I'll admit. I just haven't taken the time. But I will. I will eventually get back into it and play it. It's just, my patience is like crap these days. But fairly solid horror game. This one's more action-y, and I haven't actually played American Nightmare. But I've seen it, so I've seen gameplay again, Rage Select. Great channel for it. And still very fun. Still very fun. So this one is like an RPG, Aphasia Genesis. Looks like a cool looking classic RPG. There was a time I was looking for as many classic RPGs as possible, and this was one of those. Never played it, but I have it if I ever want to. Sometimes Always Monsters. I heard so many good things about it. It's one of those RPG Maker stories that you interact with, and I've heard a lot of good things with it. I need to get in. I need to play it. So many games, so little hours. Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs, and Amnesia Dark Descent. I have these on another system, which I'll probably rather play on, but it's kind of cool to have it available. Again, I had them cheap. Among the Sleep, of course. Among the Sleep, this is the one I got. I could not play it on my computer at the time. This computer probably can play it. But, and it got upgraded for free to the Enhanced Edition. I need to just get in and replay it. It's a fun game, and it probably would work this time. And I've got it on another system, which I probably play it on that, tell you the truth. I'm probably going to wait until the PS5 arrives, and maybe I'll throw it in there, see how it holds. Okay, this is the original Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures, and there's the original Angry Video Game Nerd 2 Assimilation, which you can play the originals still, which is kind of cool because they did make some changes when they did the 1 and 2 Deluxe. If you want to see a Let's Play, you can actually go into my channel and look it up, and I have actually played through the entire first game on this, and I do plan on returning to that to finally go through the second game. It's a little bit rough. I'm just learning about Let's Plays, and it was kind of fun. I enjoyed it. I do plan on, when I get some time, coming back and doing the second game. Alright, so, of course, arcade classic Dig Dug. It's great. I think it might be one of the few. I mean, right now I don't have that many downloaded. Right now, out of the ones so far, you've got Pac-Man and I gotta make sure I put this on mute because that's the last thing I need to do is start having work chat come up. But this one's a fun one also to just go in and just enjoy. You know, you take a few minutes, boom. It's just fun arcadey stuff. Galaga, same thing. Great shooter. Still holds up over time. I've actually got this also in the Xbox Arcade. And Pac-Man. Again, it's just great having these. They're great for a little bit of time, just throwing in. That Barbarians game that you had above, this is another game in that series, Arena, Age of Barbarians. Similar gameplay, similar story. I have not actually played it yet, but I played the first one. Doesn't look like it's all that different. Armacog, again, we talked about that the last video. I like the claymation style. Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition and Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. I also have these on my Xbox physical because it crashes less on the Xbox. I played this back in the day and I liked it. Never beat it. Tried loading it up recently. Same thing with Icewind Dale, which you'll see later on down there. And it crashed after creating characters. I'm tired of the problems. I'm not smart enough to go in and do some alterations to fix that stuff. So, best to just do it where it works automatically for you. That's what these are for. Alright, so, Banner Saga. Again, I have the first Banner Saga on everything, I think. I need to just get the trilogy. Maybe if I can get a physical that has the trilogy on it, it would be fun. But again, I just need to get in it. It was very wordy. I just need to get into a mood where I just like, boom, go right into it. Battle Fantasia, it's a fun little fighting game. Fantasy-based fighting game. It's enjoyable. I enjoy playing a few rounds, and this computer is actually fast enough to keep up with it, whereas my previous computer would stall a lot. So one of these days I just gotta get back into it. That's the problem with PC gaming, is that if your computer is not up to snuff, your stuff ain't working. So, you know, this one I think is good enough to do it. It's not the best rig in the world. I'm not a PC gamer for the most part, so I don't know how to build my own computer. I'm lost with it. and I don't have, and as a somewhat console gamer, I really don't have the money for both. So bear with me. This looks really fun. It looks like a nice little tale. I do want to check in with it and see. Betrayer again. Looked fun. Gonna check it out eventually one day, maybe. Black Rose, fun looking horror game. Again, $1. Or maybe even free. Some of these are free. Blazblue, very pretty fighting game. But it takes a lot of work to get this Calamity Trigger. It takes a lot of work to actually get used to it, learn the characters, and do what you need to do. Alright, Blood. This is a classic first-person horror shooter. And it is worth the time to check in and check out. I do enjoy playing a couple rounds of this. Still never beat it. Boogeyman. Again, I like collecting horror games. Whether I play it or not, who knows, but looks interesting. Alright, Borderlands 2. We got that. We got Borderlands. Which, of course, you got that souped up to the Game of the Year edition. I got that soup up for actually fairly low cost. I played Borderlands first on the PC, and I didn't like it. So I'm going to try it on console to see if that helps. Call of Cthulhu. I've heard some good things about this game, Dark Corners of the Earth. I've heard some good things about it, so I did go ahead and purchase it when it was under $5. You know, it might be fun. Cat Lady. Heard some good things. Haven't played it yet, but looks fun. Alright, Chantalise, another one of these RPG games that I just kind of downloaded because it looked interesting. Again, don't know much about it. And if y'all have any that are your favorites, please let me know in the comments below. Chaos on Deponium, another one of those kind of, they did a revamp for a while back. Going back to making LucasArts style point-and-click games, and this is one of those. It looks beautiful. I do need to get a hold of, I do need to start playing it. It's, you know, looks fun. Child of Light, we talked about this a little bit before. RPG. Chrono Trigger. I did a recent playthrough of it. I didn't do a playthrough like as far as like you could see it online, but I did play through it again, and it really is fun. It does hold up. And I've got my game still saved on here somewhere. Let me see here. Matter of fact, why don't I show which ones I actually have installed real quick. I have the Alcatraz game installed, because I have been working through that a little bit lately. The Angry Video Game Nerd, Chrono Trigger, Costume Quest, which you'll notice, that one is a fun game. I enjoy it. I play it every Halloween. I did a Let's Play for the month of October of this past year. I did not beat it. I plan on picking up the Let's Play again October of next year, and probably going to finish it. Then probably move into the sequel. Alright, let's see what we got next here. Fallout New Vegas here, as you can see. I like playing it on the PC. It does pretty good. I use a lot of the improved textures on it. I'm not good at installing mods. I don't know, something in my head just doesn't wrap around it. Maybe somebody just like shows me, like, here's how you do it. Maybe it'll get into me. But otherwise, though, it's a fun game to play through again. I have it on multiple systems. Let's see, what else do I have? Kindergarten, again. Another one that, it's got some interesting elements. Again, much of a puzzle game, but still very fun. I love the humor. Was less than a couple dollars, and I've been playing on that. And I got these Penny Arcade games installed. I'm not going to talk about them just yet. Quiplash, of course, because I like playing it online with friends. Undertale. So Undertale is a fun little game that we're going to go back to eventually. I love playing it, and the PC is actually one of the best places to play it. I still have a really cool Vita copy of it, and I'll show that off later on. Alright, so let's go back to the library again. Alright, so Citizens of Earth we talked about. I do not recommend this unless you're really good with the mouse and keyboard thing. I liked playing this with the controller. There is no controller option for Criminal Origins. So I have my Xbox 360 version still. Corrosion, again, another horror game. Don't know much about it, but hey, might be good. Costume Quest, again, we talked about that. Sequel. And if this is one of those things where I might just start at the very beginning of my Steam library and start downloading and playing at least once, or do like a playthrough or like a one-time thing on the channel. If y'all think that would be a cool thing to like do a let's play of my Steam library, just install games, start in an alphabetical order, and just do a like one-time let's play start just to try out a game, maybe that would be something fun. City of Fear looks interesting enough. Another one of these survival horror shooters. Cuphead. This is the first time playing Cuphead before I got an Xbox One, but I really wanted to play it, so it is a very hard game. Very hard run and gun. Still haven't beaten it. Mostly a boss shooter, but there are run and gun levels. And it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It looks like you're playing in the cartoon. D, I have played a little bit of this. I think it's old school horror. It is a fun game. I haven't played it in a while. I really wish that the Dreamcast sequel would be released on other things. As a matter of fact, D2 is one of the few Dreamcast games you cannot get on other systems. And it does make me sad because the sequel was fun. I really enjoyed the sequel. Damned. Damned is another one of those, multiple people versus monster type things. And it was fun. I enjoyed playing it. Most people were yelling at me because I was kind of stupid. People don't really tolerate you when these things. Alright, Chains of Satinov. Never heard of it. Looks like a point-and-click type thing. Alright, Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. Looks fun. This is the multiplayer. This is the regular. Alright. Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition. This is janky as hell. But still, it's a fun game. And I did get the remastered edition, which looks and plays awesome. The only Dark Souls game I've beaten, or played really. So, Darkness 2, I've heard a lot of good things about these games. I'm glad I had it. I found it for a low price. Survival horror shooter. Darkness Within. Looks like another type of horror game. Yeah. Day of the Tentacle. Awesome game. Really and truly, the PC is, the PC is the place to play these games. Point and clicks are best with the PC. I'm not a big PC gamer, but there are some games I think are best with this. First-person shooters and games like this. Daymare, 1998. Awesome, awesome throwback to Resident Evil. This was originally a Resident Evil 2 remake, but then they got hit with cease and desist because Capcom was doing it already. It was a secret at the time. And it eventually ended up on the PC as something different. Looks fun, a lot of reading involved. Dead Effect. Again, I don't know much about this. Looked fun. I got that stuff going. Dead Frontier 2. Never played the first one. Don't have the first one. But it looks fun. Looks like a cool survival horror third person. Dead Island. Dead Island Riptide. What can you say? Dead Rising 3 Apocalypse. One of two places you can get that game. This one or the Xbox One. But what most people say, this is probably not the one to get. Dead Space 2. Dead Space 2 is supposed to be a really good one. I've played and beaten the first one, finally. And, I'm going to have to get in and just try this one out. Deadly Premonition, Director's Cut. It's so like Twin Peaks. I've been showing my wife Twin Peaks, and the more I play this, the more I realize this dude is based fully off of that freaking FBI agent in Twin Peaks. And Deponium, the original one of those, again, point and click. Alright, Disgaea 2 PC. Disgaea 2 is only has 2 releases. That's it. I think it might have a Vita release. Come together, so 3. So you got PC, Vita, and PlayStation 2. So if you don't want to play it handheld, this is the only way you're going to get it not handheld, unless you've got a PlayStation 2 copy kicking around. And I might have to just grab a PlayStation 2 copy of this. Disgaea PC, it looks good, but I also have the newer version on Switch, so probably will play it on that. I really want to get them all on Switch. I want to get them all physical on Switch. That's my eventual goal. I don't know if I'll ever reach it, but it's still, it's on there. Disillusions, manga horror. Heard some fun stuff about this, so I try it sometime. Doki Doki Literature Club. It's a free game. I recommend it. Even if you don't like dating sims, try it. Stick with it. You will not be disappointed. I might do a full playthrough of this, if I do one. Doom and Destiny, looks like fun. Bunch of kids playing D&D, get stuck in a real fantasy adventure. Hey, sounds fun. And then there's the sequel, Doom and Destiny Advanced. So, we've got Doom 2. Never played Doom 2? I know, I'm bad. I'm a terrible person. I've only played the first Doom, and it's really good. Now, I did play Doom 3. Again, haven't played it in years, though. I like the survival horror elements of it. Doorways. Looks like fun. Another horror game. Doorways Prelude. Apparently I was on a Doorways binge. Probably get it in a bundle. Dota 2. Never tried it. I'm sure if I do decide to do that project, I'm going to get my ass handed to me. So we're going to have some fun with that, I'm sure. That came with the original computer thing. It was free. Dragon Age Origins. I've heard a lot about Dragon Age. That's probably one of the places I start, but I was told by a friend of mine that, no, you need to start on the PC version. The console version is totally different. It lacks a lot of the RPG elements, so maybe that's. Dragon Fantasy. I've heard a lot of cool things, like it's Secret of Mana-like. So this is the Black Tome of Ice and Volumes of Wisteria. Dreadout. Kind of, again, more survival horror stuff. Looks fun. Can't wait to check it out. Dreadout, Keepers of the Dark. Looks fun. Looks entertaining. Dream. Another one that looks interesting. I had it on my wish list for a while. It was less than $1 and I got it. Steam sales tend to get you a lot, so I have 350 of these. Edna and Harvey, New Eyes, again, point and click. Edna and Harvey, The Breakout. Morrowind, I have not played this more than a few minutes. I loved the Okay, there are 2 Elder Scrolls games I have played to completion. Daggerfall, which you cannot get on Steam, and Skyrim. I have played all the others at least a little. Even the online. So I played this one in Oblivion, but I played Daggerfall. That was my first PC obsession. I played that to death. I even fought through the bugs to get to the ending, and most of the bugs were in the freaking ending. I don't understand that, but yeah. And of course, everybody's got to have Skyrim, and then Skyrim Special Edition. Epic Battle Fantasy 4, again, another one of these that looks like an RPG. Escape a Dead Island, again, this was a freebie, don't know much about it. Evil Quest. You play bad guy. It just looked fun. Evoland. I like the concept. I just need to get in and beat it. Evoland 2. Again, need to beat it. I do have this edition, which is both games and enhancements. So if I did do the playthrough, I'm not going to go through and just play like the basic games. I'm just going to go and hit the enhanced versions. There's no point. Of course, you got to have the original Fallout. I have never beaten it. I know. So I've never bothered to play a second game. Third game is when I really got into Fallout, and like many people had, and it's worth it. It's worth playing. You should play it. It's a great game. Fallout 4, fun game. Not as good as 3 or Vegas, but still really good games. Of course, New Vegas we talked about. Fallout Shelter. It can get addictive, believe it or not. I've played it a while, and, you know, they've added a lot to it. Tactics, I've never played, but, you know, had to get them all. Well, actually, I bought a bundle, so. Far Cry, again, I've not been good at these point and clicks. I tried it a little bit for shooters, but I'm not as good as you guys. You actual PC gamers could smoke me in any first-person shooter at any time, because I'm not very good with the mouse and keyboard. Far Cry 2, never played it. Far Cry 3, I played a bit of it, and I just need to get back into it more. I've heard a lot of good things about Blood Dragon. Need to play it. Far Sky, don't know much about this. Looks interesting. Fated Souls, again, RPG maker game. Haven't played it. Fear. Played a little bit of it. Really fast paced. Does have some fun elements. Got my ass handed to me. Extraction Point for Fear. Again, looks interesting. Perseus Mandate. And then Fear 2. Then we have Fear 3. So, you know, I have a whole bunch of Fear games. I just need to download and play. Fight of the Gods. I just love this. It's so wrong, but it's a fighting game where you play different gods of different religions. And, you know, it's just funny to see. You can have Jesus go up against Santa Claus, like in the South Park game. There's something wrong but fun about this at the same time. Final Doom. Again, never played it. Looks like fun. Final Fantasy 3. I have not beaten this. It's one of the Final Fantasies I've never beaten. I keep having in my head, I need to beat 2 first. And I've been slowly working through 2. It's just, I hate 2. 2 is boring. I want it to end so I can say I beat it. Then I'm going to move on to this one. 4, excellent game. Second Final Fantasy game I ever played when it was Final Fantasy 2 in the US release. No, sorry, this is 6. Never mind, that's 6. Sorry about that. Got my Roman numerals. Also, a very awesome game was Final Fantasy 3 in the US for a while. Probably one of the best Final Fantasy games of all time. The only thing I have against it is that the characters lacked individuality. Five Nights at Freddy's. Screw this game. Screw this game. No. Never beaten it. Never beaten it. Forward to the Sky. Another RPG type thing. Maybe action RPG looks like. Again, probably got it because it was cheap. Franbao. I love the concept of this game. It looks so much fun. I play a little bit of it point and click style. Very dark. Very dark game. Galgun. Yeah. Goat Simulator. Also fun. Looking forward to checking that out. Goodbye Deponium. Again, another one of those point and click games. Grandia 2. I've heard so many good things about Grandia 2. I need to just get down to playing it. I have it on multiple systems. I don't know why I haven't played it. Grim Fandango Remastered. We talked about that in the previous one. Grotesque Evil Tactics. Again, this looks like a fun game. Probably will be interesting, probably strategy style. Grotesque Tactics 2. Dungeons and Donuts. The Guest. Another horror game. I remember one of these was free. This might be the one. So it's a Guilty Gear game, Guilty Gear X2 Reload. Again, much like the Blazblue, they're beautiful games. They're beautiful fighting games, but they take a long time to master. Gynophobia. Now, Gynophobia, is another classic horror shooter. I just need to play. Half-Life. Well, Half-Life is... well, it's something. So, I played a little bit of it. I got stuck. Maybe I just need to get back into it. Half-Life 2, everybody tells me, excellent game. Haven't played it all the way through. Deathmatch, shouts to online. Episode 1, I probably also will, if it's an old online game that doesn't have much, I might not do it, but we'll see. Half-Life Episode 2, and then we never got the third one. There's Blue Shift. I must have gotten this on like a pack or something. Harvester. Oh, Harvester is so cool. Another point-and-click game. I need to get back to playing it. I need to beat it one day. Maybe I'll do that as a playthrough as well. The Haunted Hell's Reach. Again, fun stuff. What it looks like. Another horror game. Haunted House, remake of the Atari classic. I need to play it some. Heretic. I used to play this and Hexen all the time. I had a free version of Heretic on the computer when I was a child, and I really liked it. Teenager, I guess. Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Again, more of a tactics-based. I have not played it. I did play 2 a while back in the day. Just gotta get used to it. Might and Magic 5. I've heard fun things. Might and Magic series, I've heard a lot of cool things. Might and Magic 5, Hammers of Fate. Might and Magic 5, Tribes of the East. Then we got Hexen, the other classic one. Hexen, Dark Command, Dark Kings of the Dark Citadel, sorry. Hexen 2. Again, looks like fun. When They Cry, you got to get Chapter 1 for free. And it does look like, I really enjoyed the series, so I need to play through the games. Holy Avatar versus Maidens of Dead. Looks interesting. Neptunia Rebirth 1. Never played any of the Neptunia games, but it's there. This one also, I Have No Mouth I Must Scream. This one is sadistic, but it is amazing. Amazing game. Icewind Dale. Again, it crashed on me. I may try it again. I may try it and see how it goes. Gods Among Us Ultimate Edition. Again, fun fighting game. It'll Do. Great Zelda clone, mostly puzzle-based. I do need to come back. Good to have a female protagonist. It's just kind of cool. Jesus Christ RPG. I was free. I had to. I will be streaming this eventually. It is going to happen. Joe's Diner. Heard good things, heard bad things. I have to just judge for myself later on. Just Cause. Again, never played it. Again, another one of those keyboard-only ones. I'm going to have to figure it out. Just Cause 2. I can't remember if this one has controller support or not. But, again, it's one of those blow-up-everything games. Just Cause 2 multiplayer. I'm sure y'all will love to see me get my butt handed to me. Kindergarten, very dark, very fun so far. I need to just come in and play it. Second game. Don't know much about it. Haven't played it. Knights of Pen and Paper. This one had... I got turned off by it because it had a you need to buy stuff type thing element to it. So I never got to the second one. Knock Knock. Again, point and click type thing. Looks fun. Lara Croft, Guardian of the Light. Never played it. Layers of Fear. Amazing little horror simulator. Learn Japanese to Survive. I need to play that. Learn more Japanese. Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2. Zombie shooters I've never played before. I know. Bad PC gamer. Lego Batman. Lego Batman 2. Lego Batman 3. and Lego Harry Potter, and Lego Harry Potter 2, Lego Knights of the Caribbean, Star Wars Complete Saga, then the third one. Alright, then Lethal RPG. Alright, this looks like, again, another RPG. Looks like fun. Little Eat. Again, don't know much about it. Looks like more of a, just like a horror thing there. Lucius, if you ever wanted to play Damien, you know, never had dreamed of that. So, you know. Let's see here. Machina, the Planned Tree. Again, RPG. Manhunt, just because. I wonder if they have Manhunt 2 on the PC here. Let's see here. Let's look at a start. Let's look real quick. Manhunt. Manhunt. Nope. Manhunt 2 is kind of not available on anything these days. This one is fun. I really liked it. This is a run and gun, and if you really like the Angry Video Game Nerd games, you'll like this one. It can be hard as nails at times, but it's so much fun. I played it, and I don't like run and guns very often, but I played it to completion. It was that good. Mass Effect, never played it. I'm looking forward to trying to play this on the enhanced version when it comes out. Mass Effect 2, again, never played it. And I have a third one on here, so... Master Levels for Doom, because, you know, I'm that good at Doom. Melty Blood, anime-ish fighter. I could actually play this one on my old PC, because it's kind of lower on the need for speed, so it wasn't too bad. Memoria. Looks like another point and click. Metal Gear Solid. Ground Zeroes, never played it. Metro Exodus, I played a little bit of this. First person shooter, kind of survival horror element, same with Last Light. Clash of the Heroes, looks like an RPG style. Here's a Might and Magic 4, I mean 5, 6, 6. Might and Magic 6. Might and Magic 10. I mean 7, yeah 6, yeah. Monkey Island 2 Special Edition. I need to beat these games. I don't even have, I need the first one too. Moonchild, again RPG. Maker thing, Mugen Souls I believe is a strategy RPG of some sort. Ninja Storm, again kind of Naruto game. Neverending Nightmares, again, another one must play. Art style is awesome. Rebel Gaming Club, they actually showed a physical copy off. It's worth having. It is fun. I played it through to completion. It's just cool. Nevermind, another interesting looking game. I've never played. Neverwinter Nights, Enhanced Edition. A lot of people liked it because they moved from 2nd edition to 3rd edition. So, you know, fun stuff there. New Beginning, Final Cut. Don't know it. Looks like a point and click. Rabbit, Night of the Rabbit. Again, another strange looking game there. Not the name we wanted, which was the, it was not GTA or something like that, or poor GTA. It is a fun little game. I enjoyed it. Nyan Cat, again, is kind of a jumper game. Obscure, I've heard a lot of cool things, kind of Resident Evil clone. Obscure 2, not as much, more of a run and gun action. Abe's Odyssey, Abe's Exodus, Munch's Odyssey, Oddworld, Stranger's Wrath. I must have gotten these on a pack. ORPG, again, another one of those RPG Maker games. This way, if you get good at RPG Maker, you can dualize it, because then you can just start publishing stuff. Nomad Soul, looks like a kind of a horror-esque. Alright, so these games, Precipice of Darkness, which was the episode 1, is the Penny Arcade games. This is, unless you have a 360, this is the only way you can play it. Same thing with episode 2. I also have the third ones as well. The third one on the Slick, and and of course on the Rain Slick with the other one. So there were 4 games in total. I played the first one. I haven't beaten it. It's kind of an RPG-ish. It's a fun-looking thing. Back when Penny Arcade was major popular, webcomics were huge in the early 2000s. This one, again, fun action. You like One Piece, you like it. This one is terrifying. Overcast. I don't know this one very well, but it looks interesting. Warden of the Werewolf. Overlord. You play Overlord. I haven't actually played or beaten this game. Or Fellowship of Evil. Or the second game. Then you got Pathologic again. Isn't it amazing how these games just like add up? You get a sale and you're just like, ooh, this looks good. It's less than $1. Alright, so Numbra, this is kind of like a, again, that sort of Amnesia type style of hide from the evil creature thing. And then you got the Pasadello Regressial. Looks interesting. Pirates Gold Plus. Remake of Sid Meier's Pirates. It was very fun. I loved it on the NES. I need to get it. Planescape Torment. Another of those isometrics. Pony Island. I've heard a lot of fun things about Pony Island. Portal. So Portal is, I've heard a lot of good things about. Still never played it. Puzzle game. Portal 2. Same thing. Puzzle game. Postal 2 and Postal, both of them are, go kill things. Press X to not die, again, looked like a fun amusement. Purring Quest, you play cats. I like playing cats. Quiplash, great party game. I probably will do some Quiplash stuff on the channel. Rage, heard about it, never played it. Post-apocalyptic game shooter. Resident Evil Remake, Resident Evil 0 Remake, excellent games. Resident Evil 0 needs more item management control, but otherwise would be a great game. Resident Evil 3 Remake, yeah, it's a good game overall. This is the demo. 5 and 6. 5 was not a bad game. It was just basically 4 with a little bit added graphics and a little bit more action. And 6 was just pure on action. The Leon campaign, though, still kicks ass. Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Never played it. Rex Niebler and the Cosmic Gender Bender. Another one of those point-and-clicks. Risk Factions. This is a fun one. This is probably one of my favorite ways to play Risk. The Penny Arcade people did the art for it. It's excellent. Excellent game. Roller Coaster Tycoon. Played a little bit of it. 2. Also played a little bit of it. 3. Played a lot more of it. Actually, you can see 0 minutes on these. But 8.1 hours on this one. Saints Row 2. Never played it. Saints Row the 3rd. Never played it. I should get Saints Row so I can just get all of them on there. Saints Row 4, never played it. I've heard this is more of a GTA clone, and these are kind of their own things. Sam and Max, I've heard this is actually a very fun game here. One of the Telltale ones before they got to Walking Dead. And I got all the episodes of that. Saturday Morning RPG, which I do have also physical on the Switch, which is worth a decent amount. Heard it's fun. And then there's the Secret of Monkey Island Special Edition, so I do have the first 2 games. Genesis Classic Drive Collection, which I have a number of games on that. So I'll have to do a full-on, Genesis thing. Right, so Shadow Warrior, again, never played it, but heard it's fun. Shadow Gate. I wonder if it's related to the Nintendo one. I don't know. Shaolin versus Wu-Tang. It's terrible. Terrible. Civilization 5. Never played a Civilization game. Sims 3. Used to play the heck out of this. But I've never played it on PC without installing. No matter how powerful a PC. Sins of the Demons. Again, looks like kind of RPG Maker style RPG. This is a weird one, Soda Drinker Pro. very weird, but still fun. Sonic CD, classic Sonic. Stick of Truth, you can't not like Stick of Truth. Spec Ops: The Line, never played it, but do want to play it. Stacking. Okay, stacking just looks interesting. Stanley Parable, again, excellent game. Well worth checking out. Battlefront 2. Classic. Yes. Awesome game. Played hours of this on my PlayStation. Dark Forces, used to play a lot of this on the previous PC, but not on Steam. So I guess I just got this out of nostalgia. Used to have it on physical, believe it or not. I've never played KOTOR. Don't kill me. But I have both of them. Stardew Valley, heard that's a good time suck. Story of a Survivor. Looks like fun. Stray Cat Crossing, again, another odd-looking but fun-looking game. Street Fighter Cross Tekken. It is actually a well-put-together game. They screwed up because of all the microtransactions. That was one. Okay, Strong Bad's game, what was it for? Super Awesome for cool people. No, cool game for attractive people. And I've got all the episodes of that. I just have not played them all. I've just played the first episode through. I like Strong Bad stuff. Again, you kind of had to be there at the time. Suits, again, an interesting looking game. Hand-drawn art style appealed to me. I've heard a lot of cool things about System Shock 2. Just haven't played it all the way through yet. Played a little bit. Tales of Symphonia, really good game. Glad I have it on PC. Team Fortress Classic, never played it. Tesla Effect, looks like a fun game. Another one of those live-action-ish games, video capture. Thief Gold, never played any of the Thief games, but they look fun. To the Moon, RPG Maker style game. Heard it has a gripping story. Tomato Way. Yes. Looks interesting. Tomb Raider. I believe this is the remake or one of them. Yeah, this is one of the remakes series. I got a Tomb Raider pack with all of the basic Tomb Raider games. I've only played the first one and some of the remake, so it would be very fun to take a look at them all. So yeah, then this one again, Transformers Devastation. You should play if you like Transformers. Transistor, heard some fun things about it. Two Worlds, again, I've heard some fun things about it, but I've heard it came out at the wrong time. And Two Worlds 2. Two Worlds Castle Defense. Typing of the Dead, fun. This is a fun game. I enjoyed it. I've actually beaten it. Ultimate Doom. Never played it, but actually I played Doom. I played Doom, but not Ultimate Doom. Undertale, beat the heck out of this with the pacifist bait on the genocide run. I can't get past the fishwoman because bullet hell. This is a beautiful game. You should get it no matter what on there. Valkyrie Chronicles is a beautiful strategy game. I've heard a lot of cool things about the Vampire Masquerade games. Again, I have to play it. Vanguard Princess, again, looks like a fun game. Victim of Zen, looks like a RPG. Santa's Rampage, I just thought it was interesting. Maybe on a Christmas game, I'll play it one day. Shadow Warrior Cleanup Detail. Again, I like these little things where you basically play the person cleaning up afterwards. Warhammer Dawn of War, I believe this is a strategy one. 40k stuff. Dawn of War Crusaders. Apparently I was on a strategy kick here. There's another one of that. I actually like the fantasy one better than I do the other. I want like a Skyrim style fantasy RPG set in the original world of Warhammer Fantasy. I think that would be fun. Whisper World Special Edition. Don't know much about that. This one looks fun. Looks like a cool platformer. Witcher. I want to play and beat this. because I want to beat this one and the second one before and there's a second one there, before I play the third. Wolfenstein 3D, I used to play the heck out of it, never beat it. Never beat it. There's Spear of Destiny, a little continuation of it. New Order. Of course, you gotta have New Order. Worms, the original. It's amazing how far they've gone. I got worms like big pack, so if I ever get to this part, it'll be like... So if we ever do this, I'll probably end up playing a whole bunch of Worms games. I mean, Worms crazy. Golf, pinball, Reload, Revolution, Ultimate Mayhem, and... Oh, Zombie. Zombie will be the one I would end on. But yes, Armageddon was the one I played the crap out of on PC. Alright, well that's everything that I've got here. That's my entire PC digital collection here.